The market's deep in red, but I've got good news to share with you instead. No. We're still going to talk XRP and XLM price action, but also big announcements from Ripple. The market sell-off, liquidations.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And an appeal has been granted, which is great news for all of us in the cryptoverse. Ooh, I'm going to be happy to share that with you. But before I share it with you, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it beginning of the next video. Deputy Doofy, signing in for duty. R. Schmidt hangs out and says, calm before the big storm. Shake out weak hands. OGs have seen this all before. Yeah, for my regular viewers out there, we're used to this. Dips, tips, and tricks, right? Speaking of tricks, when Lambo loving the scooter instead, my guy. Think about this. When it comes to when Lambo, I don't think we're going to see the God candlestick, right? Where things just roar to the moon. I think we're going to be building up over time as more of the good news materializes. Now, granted, we're going to have to eat a poop sandwich. Yeah, and that poop sandwich we're going to get into really soon. But first, Texas 420 shout out says, Bar and Gary helped us. Think about it. Yeah, Gary did give us the best prices for the last 2 years. But I think what you're going to see is it's going to take some time for crypto to move up, and I think we're going to keep moving up and up and up overall. Think of it like when you zoom out to gold. You know how there's times where there's sell-offs? Overall, the trend has been up. I honestly think that we're going to see that with crypto, especially over the next several years. Ooh. I don't know if this is one that I want to do, but let's do it anyways. Bitcoin's sitting at 96,661. ETH is 3388. XRP's at 228, while SWI's at 487. XM, we're going to talk price-wise too at the end. Massive volume explosion with XM. You need to see the numbers on that. 42.1 cents. ADA's at $1. BNB's under 700, and Sol's at what, everyone? 203. Crypto ETF race. Ripple President Mark Long says XRP will be next in line. We've already had players file for it. So what she's saying is she thinks there's going to be approval for those ETFs ahead of the SOL ETFs. Now, honestly, the odds are like super close. When you look up like the mini line on it, it is darn near 50-50 SOL or XRP being the next one in line. So RLUSD will also get more listings. Monica's letting us know. By the way, she did a big interview. Welcome to check it out. It's linked in the description below. Worthwhile. Seriously, give it a listen. Watch. Whatever you do. I don't know if you watch. Maybe you do both. Right? Maybe you like being stimulated by crispy sounds of crypto with Klaus. And maybe you like the visuals, especially when I've got like dog hair all over my shirt. No, I don't, because I put this one in the dryer before I did the news. But here's the real news. It's this right here. Coinbase scores a rare legal victory as a court grants an interlocutory appeal in the SEC case. According to the filing, this decision allows Coinbase to bring its case to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. Remember when the SEC filed for an interlocutory appeal and they got denied? Oh, yeah. Guess what? Coinbase got theirs. This is awesome. The company will challenge the SEC's allegation, which include claims of operating as an unregistered exchange and broker-dealer. Additionally, the SEC accuses Coinbase of selling unregistered securities. Over the strenuous objection of the SEC, Judge Falia has granted our motion for leave to pursue an interlocutory appeal and stayed the district court litigation. That's good. That's what we... Okay, here's the problem. Coinbase got all the approvals, right? They filed all the paperwork. They filed with the SEC. The SEC gave them all the licenses. And then the SEC was like, you know how we like gave you approval and like we said, hey, you could do business here in the United States? Coinbase is like, yeah. What are you telling us? And they're like, well, we're going to go after you. And Coinbase is like, but we filed the papers. And the SEC is like, oh yeah, we know. We even gave you licenses to operate. We gave you everything you needed to be legal, but we're still going after you. And Coinbase is like, but dude, I filled out the papers. I told you exactly what I was going to do, and you gave me approval. Yeah, we did. Not only did we give you approval, but we saw exactly what you were doing, and that's how we knew what to go after you in court. That's the game the SEC played. Judge is stepping in right here saying, nuh-uh, girlfriend. Interlocutory appeal granted. Let's see if this can get just done with. Yeah, this is freaking awesome. Look at Eleanor Tourette. Wow, this is a big legal win for Coinbase. Judge Falia has granted the company a very rare interlocutory appeal, which means she's allowing Coinbase to leave to make a request to the Second Circuit Court, appealing the SEC's assertions that the company is violating federal securities laws by operating as an unregistered exchange and broker-dealer, as well as engaging in the illegal sale of unregistered securities through its staking program. Love it. Isn't this freaking awesome? Sorry, this is good news. I got more for you. Ripple's pre-Trump hiring spree. Now, remember Gary and other Garys across the world are supposed to protect investors, but what if they're actually harming investors? I mean, Gary did give us 2 years of really good prices, so maybe we all have to get him a big cake for that one. But think about this. There were a ton of jobs. They said about 1 million jobs left the United States because of the SEC's unfair crushing of crypto, right? So listen to this with that in mind. The so-called Trump effect on crypto has materialized, or at least for one prominent crypto player. They're talking about Ripple here. Ripple is seeking new positions across all departments. Roughly 3/4 of its open positions are based in the U.S., including those in San Francisco and New York, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten, from the Battery to the top of Manhattan. Yeah, there we go. Open roles include General Compliance Manager, Financial Systems Lead of Enterprise Performance Management in San Fran, as well as a KYC due diligence. I don't see anything in here about an annoying, fast-talking YouTuber. Oh, that would be me. No job there. While initial SEC policy shifts could begin within the first few months of a new leadership, legislative progress may advance steadily as policymakers prioritize clear frameworks for digital assets, a Ripple spokesperson told me. The most immediate impact will likely come through changes in enforcement by the way of offering more regulatory guidance, tying back into the Coinbase story. Yeah, hey, come on in, fill out all the forms. We're going to give you what you need to make you legal. Awesome. And then a year later, we're going to go after you. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So now you're seeing a whole bunch of more hiring here. And this is just from Ripple. So now think of all the other jobs that might come back to the United States. So for my international viewers, I'm sorry, because these U.S. jobs that left the U.S. are going to be coming back to the U.S., but for the U.S. fans, this is a win for us because this helps strengthen our economy. Those are high-paying jobs. Gary, you suck. All right. Fear and greed right now, we're at 66. Wish it was 69. Wish there was a lot of things that are 69, but we're going to have to deal with 66. Little cuddle action. Bitcoin season yet, 48 out of 100. Pretty close to the middle, but a little bit of BTC dominance. Market cap of $3.39 trillion. That's nothing compared to the U.S.'s debt. Holy crap, that's another zero added onto that one right there. Let's swing it on over to XLM, where the volume is absolutely explosive. 1 billion in volume in the last 24 hours, up 57%. Let's look at the trading pairs bringing in the juicy volume. You're seeing a big pair from Binance, along with, look at this, the Korean won pairing from Upbit rocking in some massive volume as well, completely destroying the volume from Coinbase. So you're seeing an overseas pumperoonie with XLM in terms of volume. But this would coincide with the high volume on them, what everyone selling. That's why you've seen a little bit of dipperoni in price. Over the last day, we're down 6%. Now let's zoom into the move and see what it looks like here. We're going to go to the 15-minute candlestick, and then we're going to have what XRP talk next. Across the board, we saw this happen. This isn't an XLM thing. Across the board, we saw this move. We saw it happen as I was doing the morning video. And then we got a little bit of a bump up, and then it kind of came back down. XLM on the low candlestick here, touching 41.57. But still holding strong right there early in this move. So like I said, this move only happened starting this morning. So still early. We're going to see if the market is able to hold from here. Keep us north of 40 cents. But the volume is indicating what, everyone? Indicating that the Korean won pairing, big part of the reason why we had a sell-off here. XRP, well, let's take a look at the pairings while we're talking about it. And here we go. Yep, Binance is USDT, 782 million. Look at this. The Korean won pairing again with XRP at 600 million. That is big numbers right there, but they're paying the premium at 235. Rest of the market's right at 228. Chart looks very similar to XLM's. Big difference, though, between the two is the timing of the move overall. XLM started their move earlier in November than did XRP. But in near term, let's take a look at this. And again, see that? Yeah, that's the pain that we saw this morning. Had a little bit of reprieve, but then touching back below. Low candlestick on this move right here, sitting at 225.72 alerts. You know where they're at, 225. And on the high side, yo, I want to see if we get back up to this 244. We were just there this morning. Volume for XRP, similar to XLM, up big time. 7.12 billion. So you know who's making the money, right? Say it with me. It's the exchanges. Yes, the exchanges are making money, whether players are buying or selling. So keep that in mind as you see 7 billion in volume for XRP and just over 1 billion for XLM. And in the words, in the echoes of spirits of some of the greatest poets out there, I will quote one in particular and end the video like this. Bitch, better have my money. Yeah, that's like what the exchanges are saying right now is they're raking it in big time. Market volatility definitely benefits the exchanges. You know what else benefits the exchanges? Coinbase winning the right for the interlocutory appeal. That's right. Get to pause their case, go on over, file in the second and be like, yo, what do you think about these SEC people over here? They're kind of shady and shitty. And the second is going to be like, look, between me, you, and everyone out there, hell yeah, they're shady AF. They're very anti-SEC over there at the second. So, going to keep you informed on that. So make sure you hit the notification bell, subscribe button so you don't miss out on that action. In terms of the price stuff, hey, look, we're still north of where I think a lot of us honestly need to be. 220 has been the mark for XRP. Hey, if XLM can stay north of 40 cents, that's a huge win. XLM spent a lot of time in that 30-cent range here as of late. So if we can hold that out until Trump takes effect, well, guess what also happens that day? Well, I talked to you earlier about it. Rostin Behnam also resigned on the same day, too. So Behnam and Gensler, heads of the SEC and CFTC, resigning on the same day as Trump takes office. Can you last until then? There's going to be volatility. Now, in terms of when Lambo, I honestly think you're just going to see this kind of movement with crypto. Because I think as we get stuff done, right, as the new players take office, you're going to get more confidence and money coming in. Then, as they get some new regs put in, you're going to get more confidence and money. Then, as you see other companies, countries, and states, start doing it and going with reserves, going with crypto reserves and all that kind of stuff, you're going to see more money come in on the sideline. Then a while ago, about 3, 4, 5 days ago, I did a video about E-Trade. And I was like, yo, you're talking about E-Trade, Klaus, getting into crypto? Yeah, it's going to take them like 9, 10 plus months, maybe a year even to get that going. So now that's another level. And that's what I'm saying is over time, I think we're going to have a lot more of these ups. Granted, we know we're going to have some downs. We're in the crypto market. That's what we're going through right now with the red on the screen. But overall, I believe we're going to see more ups. Now, like I said, God candlestick with Lambo, like pitching morning wood tent? No, I don't think so. Escalator? Yeah, I like it. I like the escalator. Maybe sometimes the escalator like breaks and we kind of, fall. But we're used to it. But just remember, we are used to it. And the exchanges love it because they're making money. Speaking of money, I'm going to try to sneak a nap in before my wife gets home. And then that way she doesn't accuse me of sleeping during the day. So I'm going to do that so I don't get in trouble. She doesn't watch these videos, so I'm totally cool. Choo-choo, bitches.